Greetings, everybody. How are you doing today? Peace, love, and light. I want to say God bless everyone that's out there as well. We're sitting down here downtown Phoenix here at Encanto Park, which is a beautiful place. If you kind of look around, it's really a paradise. The space is also on the Forbes list as one of the most elaborate parks here in Phoenix, Arizona, or pretty much around the world, things of that nature. And it's really a blessing to truly be here and to kind of experience this atmosphere that's out here. Another thing as well, I want to sit here and talk to you guys about some things that's just been on my spirit. If you don't mind, just a little bit. I won't be long. I'll make this brief and short. But I run into a lot of people at times, and they ask me, okay, well, how do you talk to someone about the changes that they're going through? How do you talk to someone when they're, going through some things as far as like if their rent needs to be paid, or hardships in relationships and things of that nature, or they're trying to achieve some type of goal or some type of dream inside their lives, and just having a lot of issues and problems in those areas. One thing I want to say, I believe we were speaking about it earlier, we were building on it, right? That you're going to have to, what I call is body yourself. And what I mean by body yourself, meaning that you are going to really have to kill yourself. You gotta understand what I mean when I say kill yourself. That means that only you know these deep-rooted issues and deep things that are inside you as an individual. Don't nobody know them but you. Let's just keep that real, right? And the first process you might want to go through or try, probably some of the most scariest things that we have to face as individuals. Being inside of our own closet, so to speak, running from the real you or the truth about yourself, always worrying about what people think about you, what people, say about you and things of that nature, always, kind of stuck in the third dimensional sort of aspect in one's experience. Now going back, what I want to talk to you about is about plucking these different things outside of your life so that you can move forward. And you can be a child. I was saying this before. You go back to your childhood, right? And there can be a point in time in your life where maybe a parent may have, or someone in your family or a friend or something like that, when you're a little child, kind of hurt you in some kind of way. And you kind of moved on, got a little bit older, and not knowing that these very things that has happened in your past affect you up until this day. See, this is the thing about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is steady recording these different things that are taking place in your individual life, right? And what happens is that if you don't recognize these things or know how to free yourself up from these things, you hold yourself dormant, or you hold yourself, how can I say, suspended in your experience, not able to move forward in life, meaning that, okay, you have to die and come back and try this whole experience over again, but being that we're going through this shift, this planetary shift, one thing that's happened is that there's no reincarnation wheel anymore. Everything is shifting. The planet is shifting. We got sun flares hitting the planet, which is mutating us on all aspects of our lives, spirit, mind, and body, and consciously. So pretty much what's happening is we're forced to go from kindergarten to getting our doctor's degree overnight. Meaning that we've been coming back and forth into these bodies, having these different experiences, trying to get these things, right, to kind to vibrate our souls higher, to kind of actually bring heaven here on earth. We've lost our way through a lot of the things that are going on at this present time. You guys see what's happening right now. I really want to get involved in all that, because me, I'm like, you do you. You know what I mean? If that's your experience, if that's something that you wanted to, or that you knew that you had to come in to experience, then that's what you do, you know, good or the bad. So going back to, you know, bodying yourself, or basically killing yourself, removing all the hurt, removing all the pain, you know, not being a coward to not want to change yourself, you know what I mean? Not worrying about people, you know, just think about it. Like I was telling somebody before, is that, you know, if you could never read, or you could never write, how would you, you know, access the universe or God within? How would you know God's voice, you know? And the only way of answering that is energy and vibration. And these are just different tools that can kind of help us, or the initiate, to moving on to the next stages of their life, where they're having these different problems and things of that nature, you know. So we're going to have to body ourselves. We're going to have to kill all the preconceptions and the notions in our mind of what we, or how we think things should be, or how they should be, you know, because at the end of the day, it's all love, you know. And if we're not shifting ourselves individually, I mean, just think about it, you know. If you're not shifting yourself, and if you have children, just think about your children. Just think about not even just your children, just think about you as an individual, you know. Just think about the great damage that you would be doing to yourself not doing these things. These things can lead to spiritual, mental, and physical death, you know. So why not go ahead and body yourself right now? And I'm talking about getting the gun and bodying yourself, suicide and things of that nature. I'm talking about killing all aspects inside yourself that only you know, these most intimate things about yourself that nobody knows, you know. You be the change you wish to see in the world, you know. Go inside yourself, you know. If there's things that you know that you have to work on, whether it's your patience, you know, whether it's, if you're a selfish individual, maybe it's your anger, you know, or just how you perceive life as, you know, in a whole in the first place, you know. Try to, you know, be easy on yourself first of all. Know that the universe is always and ever expanding, and you can never get it done, and that's all right. We're fine with that, you know. But it's what you choose to vibrate on this planet. Whatever you feel, that's what you bring into an existence within this universe. That's how this thing works. So it's kind of training yourself, you know, killing yourself to be reborn. That's the art of rebirth, or being reborn, or being what they call born again. This is what's happening. And also knowing the shift that we're going through is basically what is called the rapture. And the reason why I say that is that there's a conscious shift that's taking place as well on this planet to us as individuals. You know, and we have to be in line with this particular vibration that hits our, that hits not only the planet, but hits each and every individual on this planet, to transmutate everything on this planet to raise the vibration higher. Or if not, guess what? You know, there's no coming back, or you remembering what you were supposed to do, or a lot of people got this thing that they believe that, you know, I'm going to reach paradise when I die. You know, no disrespect, but you's a damn fool. And I say that with utmost love and dear respect, or whatever, you know. That's not happening, you know. That's not happening. Along the way of us coming here on this planet, you know, a lot of us have lost our way. We forgot truly what we're here to do, what we were supposed to do. So we get tied up going back to the third dimension aspect of things, and not realizing when they saying be of the world and not of it, you know, that's real deep. You know, it's all right to be in the world, hang out, and, you know, do the things that you love, but, you know, pay attention to your energy and your vibration. Pay attention to the people that you're around. If you really want to see what level you're on in life, just look around and see the different individuals and the people that you have on your team or on your squad, you know. And if you don't like the things that you see, well, you got to get with your star player. And there's some business moves and corporate decisions that need to be taking place with yourself, you know. And it's about not being a coward, not being afraid to want to love the Most High, Mother, Father, God. If you so say this is what you want, you know, and stop looking in the sky, you know what I mean? Look within. I mean, we are the blueprint. We are the DNA of the Most High, Father, Mother, God of the universe, you know. And it's time for us to start owning this thing, you know. It's time for us to really rise up to be real with ourselves and learn the different techniques that's going to take you to the next level if you want peace, if you want joy. And that's another thing that we're given with when we're brought here to this planet. We're given two envelopes, right? One is happiness, one is pain, you know, and what leads with one door? Door one, happiness, what happens with that? Joy, happiness, bliss, manifestations, celebration, success. Okay, well, pain, grief, sorrow, you know, hurt, you know, death, you know. And if you can categorize where you're at right now listening to this, if you understand those simple things of having door number one, happiness, and door number two, sadness, you know, now keep in mind, we're not perfect. You know, I ain't sitting there trying to be some old big guru and this and that. The only thing I can talk to you about is the different experiences that I allowed myself to go through to kind of put myself together. Not that, you know, trying to make someone, believe the different things that I want them to believe and things of that nature. No, this is for you to take some type of, maybe a paragraph, if may need be, out of my experience that will help you, that you can mold and shape it to your own and kind of put your own niche to it. You understand what I'm saying? This is one of the things of coming back here, doing our work, letting go and allowing, like, wow, this is what it's all about. It's embracing the love energy. It's killing all negative aspects about yourself that you don't like in the outside world, and not being not being a coward, not to want to do these different things that would move you higher to where you need to be in your life and in your experiences, things of that nature. I believe we were talking about some things earlier, that you proposed a question earlier that we wanted to discuss.
Why do you believe it is that there are people who appear to have so much knowledge, but yet it's not working for them in their life, or they're not using it in their life?
Okay. Well, I'll say this. I think I discussed this before, is that you can be conscious, a conscious being, and still sleep. Okay? And what I mean by it is this. All the knowledge that was given to us, pretty much the planet, were written on ancient scripts and ancient scrolls and things of that nature. These things were maps. These things were directions that when we lost our way, here is the path back to where we need to go. What happens is this. We get so caught up into the separation and the division of different religions. This is right, that is wrong, who's going to heaven, who's going to hell. And what's happening is this: a lot of people are discounting what's really going on here. You can have all the knowledge, read all the books on the face of this planet, but if you're not doing something within yourself to mold and change these things, you have no power. You have no manifestation of what you want to see in the world. You know, so basically, you're just running around a conscious zombie. You know, some of the things, because I like to talk about solutions too. Some of the things that help me. I can't speak for nobody else. But I hope that this blesses or helps someone that's listening to this, you know, because I love you guys. And, you know, you have to want it or you don't. It's really just that simple. The universe is not biased. It's going to give you anything that you feel or want to vibrate towards. If you want peace, vibrate peace. You want happiness, vibrate happiness. You want success, vibrate success. You want the relationship that you want in your life, you want the man in your life, you want the woman in your life, work on yourself first. You know, don't think that you need to lean on somebody to complete yourself. See, this is what happens to a lot of relationships as well. Is that people jump into relationships far beyond their time, and they're not complete with their own individual selves. They get with this person to complete them. Okay, well, guess what happens? The relationship is doomed to hell before it even starts in the first place. You know, going back to saying that, I say this is that you have to go inside yourself and change the elements inside yourself. Meaning that the solution would be meditation. Use the different things that you talk about and that you preach about in the books that you actually read, and just do it. You know, a lot of people are so intelligent. You're so smart. I mean, you know, people can articulate things. Oh man, I mean, woo, boy, there's some dynamic speakers out there. God bless you, love you, and the whole nine. But at the same time, I look at them spirit, mind, and body. Everything has its story. Do you know you can look at somebody and see the story? Ain't that unique about energy? You can feel a vibration in somebody and really know what's on their spirit, their intent, and things of that nature. And also be careful. Listen to what people say to you. 10 times out of 10, whatever they're saying, they're telling you who they are, you know? But to get back on alignment with what I'm saying is that the solution would be is that if you have all the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, or I wouldn't say that you have it all, but if you're seeking, you know, and you want to, you know, help someone, sometimes people learn by not what you say, but by the moves that you make. You know, let the world know what you do, you know, going to do, but do it first. And one thing would be is to, you know, look into different practices within yourself that's going to help you and your own individual experience rise higher. So along with the consciousness, and you're doing it spirit, mind, and body, you know, wow, there you found A-L-L, all. And what's all? You know what I mean? That's God, you know, the Most High in all things. So therefore, there's no need for division. There's no need for separation, because guess what? You've done the work. You've done the work. You know, I want to continue on encouraging you, and you know, I know I'm kind of a little bit all over the place or whatever, you know, and I apologize for that, but you know, I don't like to talk with a script, you know. I like to kind of feel my spirit, you know what I mean, and let whatever's going to come out, you know, feel around for it and access that that third eye projective, or that message that's being channeled from my spirit to yours, and from my heart as well. Hey, you know, thank you for joining me. I hope you really enjoyed the view. Hey, I just want to say, hey, I love you guys. Peace, love, and light. And at the end of the day, it's all love, and it's going to be all right. And don't forget, no matter what it is, go inside yourself, kill yourself, body yourself, so to speak. Not suicide-wise. Peace, y'all. One.